Mayor Spitaleri and council members. My name is Merrick, a 36-year resident now and candidate for seat 3. I have some, Chief, perhaps if you could distribute these out to the, or pass them to Kathleen. There are 12 copies there. What I'm distributing out is some information related to an identity theft that I experienced. The first item on that is the Penal Code 528.5 that says any person who knowingly and without consent credibly impersonates another actual person through or on an internet website or by other electronic means for purposes of harming or defrauding another person is guilty of a public offense punishable pursuant to the subdivision. Now, next I'm holding up to you is an item that starts out, the best candidate for Sunnyvale City Council, seat 3. This November, your vote matters. Looking for the most qualified and best candidate for the City of Sunnyvale, seat 3. I'll take you there. And it has the website address, tapmerrickforsunnyvale.com. You go to page 2, there's nothing there except the header and footer. Page 3, nothing there but the header and footer. Page 4, interestingly, it says, paid for by Jim Griffith for Council 2013. Now, I asked some of my experts if indeed this was Jim Griffith or not, and the information provided was, yes, it was Jim Griffith. And it also turns out he has 32 other domain names. I have 2 domain names myself, one for my business and one for my campaign. Is he out there spoofing other people? This is a council representative. He also did it on .net, so he did .com and .net. Again, and I thought after he had to sign the Code of Ethics on August 8th, and I have a copy of that he would discontinue. But no, I have examples on August 11th that he's still up to his tricks. Griffith signed the Code of Ethics. I provide you with the candidate Code of Ethics, the council member Code of Ethics. We can next. Well, Mayor, you weren't here last time. We can't have the fox guarding the hen house. And Councilmember Moylan was saying that he's in charge. He's the lead member for any ethics issues that are filed. And as a matter of fact, I have raised an issue with him, so neither him nor Councilmember Griffith can participate in that. Ms. Martin Milius and yourself also endorsed the council members, so they can't participate. So I'm happy to hear the Mr. Davis, Mr. Whittam, and Mr. Meyering serve as the determinants on the ethics. Thank you.
A question, I don't want to prolong this. Are you saying that Vice Mayor stole your identity?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to, okay.
Yep, it's against the law. He used it. He defrauded it.
You answered my question.
Yes, sir.
So what you're saying is that you bought a domain name, and then Mr. Griffith bought 2 domain names that are very, very similar, except for the suffix at the end.
That's correct. Matter of fact, his name is not Merrick. There's only one Merrick in Sunnyvale. There are 2 in the county, my son and myself.
Okay.
He's not my son.
So this appears to be part of a pattern where a couple years ago, Internet was used to post some personal attacks on a couple candidates who are running for Sunnyvale City Council, not about issues about, they were suggesting there should be too many parks, but attacking them as people. And it turned out a fake name was used to do those postings, and that posting was traced back to the computer of Mr. Jim Griffith. So it seems to be there's a pattern using the Internet for election purposes.
I'm going to interrupt you politely. It's a campaign issue. Campaign issue shouldn't be discussed here.
This is an ethics issue that I raised.
Well, and I'm glad you raised it.
Okay.
And we'll deal with it. Thank you.
All right. But could I get some direction from you as to how I can continue to?
Did you file a complaint with the Ethics Committee?
Well, I can't file it with Moylan because he's one of the people I'm filing a complaint with.
You can still file it, and if there's a problem with him being involved, we'll deal with it. But you ought to file it so we can address it.
All right. Well, I will.
Thank
as
you.
well as a legal case. Thank you.
Very good, thank you. Gustav Larson.